Boom, here we go. Watch this video if you actually want to get rich in 2025. So my friends, I've been creating content about productivity, self-improvement, how to make money online for 5 years. And in those 5 years, I worked in their mentorships with a lot of people, as well as I've bought a lot of people's courses. I've created a lot of products myself. I watched a gazillion number of videos, and I've actually learned a lot of things, and I've achieved in 3 different businesses 10K a month myself. Alright? And what I've seen is all of these videos that people make, which are like, hey, watch this video if you want to get rich, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. They're all fucking bullshit. Like, I'm watching this video and I'm like, this is wrong. If someone actually takes action on this advice, they're just not gonna make it. And I have no clue why all of these gurus are just pushing this agenda when they're just doing something completely different. Alright? And in this video, I want to actually tell you guys what I would do if I was starting from complete scratch with no skills, no nothing, no social media following, and how I would get to $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 per month in 2025 in actual steps, right? And the step number 1 is encountering this fucking problem in this world, which is valueless people who have no value to add to other people, other businesses wanting to make money online. And to solve this problem, number 1, you have to learn a skill that is a high income skill that you can monetize, all right? Now, if I was selling you, like I help online coaches scale their businesses, that's one of the high income skills. But I'm not gonna tell you that's the only way to make money online because it's literally not, right? There are so many different ways to make money online. But what you should be doing is, again, if you look at my description, I don't have anything to sell you there. What you should be doing is you should be picking one skill. Again, I'm not selling that fucking skill so you can trust me. You should be picking one skill that you learn, that you master. And I wrote different things here, all right? This skill can be the skill of Facebook ads. This skill can be the skill of copywriting. This skill can be the skill of sales. This skill can be the skill of appointment setting. This skill can be the skill of going viral with short form content. Again, you need to pick something that is actually difficult to learn and then actually learn and understand and actually get good at it. The reason why you're not making the money that you want online right now is because you're not special at fucking anything, bro. Like, I talked to so many people in the last couple of 6 maybe months, 6 to 10 months. And all of these people who have no value to add to the society, they don't know how to sell, they have no clue how to build things, they have no clue how social media works, they're not special at anything, and they want to make money online because they watched a Tate video and because they watched an Iman Gadzhi video. Like, bro, you have no value to add to the society. You watched a Hamza video, you want to be an online coach now. Ooh. You want to be a self-improvement online coach. Ooh. You have no value to add to the society. What you need to do is accept that and actually learn a skill, learn something heavily, then you can build anything upon it. Pick a skill. And you don't know how that skill is working right now. Pick e-commerce, pick don't pick SMMA as in general, pick a high income skill, which means sales, copywriting, Facebook ads. Pick something very specific, all right? Let's say you picked it. Then we get to the stage number 2. And the stage number 2 is you creating content on social media, documenting your journey of learning that skill. So stage number 1, picking your shit. Stage number 2, creating content on social media about documenting what you have been learning and how you have been getting better. I'm going to explain why that's going to be so valuable to you at the end of this video. But bro, I promise you, if you watch this video until the end, this video is going to be so much more valuable than any video you can watch, right? Especially if you watch fucking Iman Gadzhi videos. Oh my god, the guy talks so well and it tells nothing. Talks so well, tells nothing. And stage number 2, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Stage number 2, you need to be learning that skill extremely well while creating content on you documenting your journey of learning that skill. Don't be the guy who gives sales advice when you haven't closed the fucking deal. Don't be the guy who does copywriting advice without actually having 10, 20K per month in your copywriting business. What you do is you document your journey. You tell people, hey, I'm gonna master sales in 365 days, day 1. Right? What did you do in day 1? You watched all the Cole Gordon's videos. You watched Hormozi videos in day 1. Day 2, you applied to 6 different jobs. Actually you learning that skill. Maybe, I'm gonna give you 3 things right now. Maybe, number 1, you want to get really good at sales, right? If that's the case, what you do is, number 1, first you take like 30 days to completely watch any content that's on social media to really master sales as well as you can. And on the 31st day, you start applying for jobs. You apply for 8 jobs a day. You might be like, oh mate, I want to build a business. Why are you telling me to go get a job? The people who say that will never be rich, bro. Why? Because they have no clue how skill acquisition works and they have no clue how value works, right? And then you go get a job at sales. And then what you do is you document every single day how you're getting better at sales, what you're doing every single day. You're crushing it every single day. Your performance is fucking crazy. You're so young, but you're the best sales guy in the team. You're getting better every single day. You're obsessed with your skill. You're not fucking obsessed with watching videos. You're obsessed with improving that high income skill. Bro, that shit makes me so fucking angry. You need to get obsessed with the skill that you pick and how to actually get better at that skill. All right? That's number 1. Let's say it's sales. Another thing is the second thing you picked, maybe the thing you picked is literally Facebook ads, like very random, right? If that's the case, you picked Facebook ads, you start making content on how you are learning the Facebook ads, and then you apply for jobs as internships in like other marketing agencies. For example, let's say I have a marketing agency, social media marketing agency. You apply to work with me, but you apply to work with me for free so that you can do work, but you learn because your goal is to learn. Okay? Stage number 1, picking the skill. Stage number 2, learning the skill for fucking 12 hours a day, literally 12 hours a day, whilst creating content on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, all right? Make like short form videos on documenting your journey. Daily documentation. Don't give advice, give people what you've learned. Hey guys, today I've learned that. Today I've done that, right? I'm gonna explain to you why that social media is so important. And again, while you're documenting, you don't give out any tips. And when you're learning the thing, you actually fucking learn. You don't sit down and watch for videos for 1 hour a day and that's learning. Bro, let me give you a reality check. I had to learn sales because I built a YouTube channel and I had so many leads that I could work with and I had no clue how to sell. And then I started working with a coach to teach me sales. And most people would consume like 1 hour of content, work 1 hour a day and learn sales in like, let's say 6 months, right? Get good at it in like 6 months. What I did is I started consuming literally content for 10 hours a day. I watched every Hormozi video. I watched every Cole Gordon video. I even watched like videos from people who said they could sell really well and I watched their videos. I thought they were good and then after I learned sales, I realized they suck. I bought Cole Gordon's course. I bought Sean Holden's course and I watched every single one of my sales calls back to back to back to back and analyzed every bit of the mistakes that I was making. I messaged my coach every single day to the point where he was like, hey man, I know you paid for this, but like don't message me too fucking much. I literally did that and I got good at sales instead of 6 months in like 1 to 2 months. Speed, all right? Because I was doing 10 hours of work every single day instead of the guy who was doing 1 to 2 hours of work. I was fucking working my ass off to learn the sales. And I did, okay? Okay, that's basically how you fucking learn a skill. You invest in people who know that skill, all right? You don't be a bitch who are like, I'm not gonna buy a course, I'm not gonna buy mentorship. You buy that shit and then you consume the fuck out of it and you become their best student. I've invested into 3 high ticket programs this year and I've been one of the best because some guys fucking crush it. I've been one of the best students in every single one of them. I've crushed every single one of them. They showed me as like their testimonials. I'm making shit happen, right? And okay, again, if you have no fucking money, if you're like, bro, I'm broke, I got like $400 in my bank account, perfect. Go watch every Hormozi video, go watch every Cole Gordon video, go watch every, in terms of sales, like you can watch Andy Elliott, you can watch Jeremy Miner, but that's specifically sales. If you learn about like Facebook ads, then you can learn it from the specific person who does Facebook ads. If you learn copywriting from the specific person who does copywriting. You got the point. You create content every single day, documenting your journey. Make 1 shorts video a day, every single day on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, bro, all right? Make the 1 video, share it to all the 3 platforms. Don't change anything, make 1 video, all the 3 platforms. So you start slowly attracting some eyeballs. So you start slowly attracting some things that you're learning. And after a good while passes, along this time, I would love it if you could get a job. If you could get a job in what you do, if you can get paid for that job, amazing. If you're not even getting paid, even an internship is okay because you just want the skill. You're gonna live for 50, 60 more years, hopefully. And then that's the case. If you give 4 months to learn a high income skill, that's the best trade you can ever do. All right. And in this case, obviously, like if you're doing sales, you might get commission. If you're doing copywriting, you might get commission. If you're doing like ads, again, you might get paid like a couple of commission and stuff, but you learn the fucking skill. Okay. Learn the skill really, really well. And then after you've learned the skill and after you have a job in that one, what you do is you start doing the third thing, which is after a long while of creating and documenting, you start sharing the best things you've learned about that skill on social media. After months and months of documenting your journey, then you start creating value content where you give advice to people, where you say, hey, here are the 3 sales tactics I've learned in the last 6 months of being in sales and creating sales content. And then you give some really good value, all right? You can't give the value on the first day because you have no fucking clue. You give the value later after you learn the thing. After you learn it really well, after you actually get good at that, then you start teaching it to other people. Now, why do I want you to create content, all right? Again, personal branding. The reason why I want you to create content is because this is what I've seen. If you create content, you can monetize it in any way, shape, or form that you like. You can reach out to people, you can do outreach and get done for you clients, and they still will trust you more simply because they can see who you are, they can see your content, they can see what you're talking about. And later down the line, after you have made a lot of money with your done for you system, you can also do coaching for other people on how they can start their skill, how they can learn this thing. So personal branding is absolutely king in social media, in the real fucking world. It's been like that for the last like 4 or 5 years, and it's gonna be like this for a while because we are in a trust economy, we're in a trust recession, and what that means is people won't be buying anything from you if they just don't know you. All right. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, if I didn't have an Instagram account, it would be 10 times harder for me to make money. I know this, right? Even though I'm good at outreach, even though I'm good at sales. I know it would have been so much more difficult. Why? Because when you have a YouTube channel, when you have an Instagram account, right? Do you know what you can do? You can make a video and get leads like this. Or you can reach out to people who can check out your YouTube channel, check out your Instagram account, and they're like, oh, this guy's legit. Most people who reach out to me, they have no social media. I don't think they're legit. I don't even reply to their outreach. I get 10 emails/DMs a day who are copywriters, who are appointment setters, who are thumbnail designers and video editors. I don't reply to any of them because they don't even know how to reach out. I can see their profile. I can see their portfolio. Shit. Literally like actual dog shit. First get better and then reach out to people. And after that, bro, I'm so pumped explaining these because these are the actual secrets of how to make money, okay? And after you start sharing your best things and you start share the absolute best things that you have, you probably have built a little bit of like an audience. The thing is, this audience doesn't look at you as you are the authority. They don't want to buy from you yet because you are the fella who's just in the trenches, who's just trying to make it happen, who's trying to get clients, who's trying to learn sales, who's trying to learn the copywriting, who's trying to learn the ads. Because you position yourself as not an authority in the beginning, you position yourself as someone who is learning, who's a student of the game, and you're sharing your best secrets. They can relate to you. And then after that, the next step is, I don't fucking know which step is this, learn the skill, start documenting on social media and getting better at it, sharing the best things you're learning. And then the fourth step is then you learn outreach and sales, these 2 skills. Considering the fact that, let's say you learn the skill of like ads, then you need to learn the outreach and sales. But if you already learned the skill of sales because that's your main thing, then you only have to learn outreach. Basic fucking logic, right? And then after you learn this specific skill that you have, then outreach and sales, which is going to be and then the next step, then you start reaching out to potential clients. Now, let's recap this. I want to give you an example. A client of mine, Julian, what he does is he is a Twitter ghostwriter, which means he writes, instead of me writing on my Twitter because I don't have the time, Julian writes for me. Again, Julian doesn't write for me, but that's what he does as a living. Julian writes instead of me, and he writes viral Twitter threads. That's the skill. Again, very specific. Your skill might be, you might be incredibly good at going viral on TikTok. That's your thing, right? And then you teach people how to do that. When you have the skill, then you combine the skill, that's basically your offer. You create an offer, you watch Hormozzi's offers course, offers book. Amazing. And then you combine that with outreach and sales. Where do you learn outreach? You learn outreach through on social media. You look at YouTube, watch like 20 hours of outreach content, you'll be extremely good at it. And then you watch 20 hours of sales content, you learn how to take a sales call, you learn how to get people to show up, you learn how to handle objections. And by the way, if you go through my content, I have like a 1.5 hour video on how to handle objections. I'm literally teaching, bro, like I bought sales courses, and in those sales courses, some of them I didn't even see that deep into outreach, that deep into like even handling objections. I literally haven't seen that in them. That valuable. And it got like 900 views. 900 people, they fucking stole value from me. If you don't want to do it, cool, do whatever you want. And you learn the outreach and you learn the sales. And after you learn the outreach and the sales, then the next step, which is the fifth step, I guess, I fucking lost track of these steps, is you reach out to done for you clients. You don't start becoming a fucking coach when you have no clue. You don't start becoming a coach when you have never even closed a sale for that skill. You don't say, I've learned Twitter ghostwriting, let me teach people how to make 10K a month with Twitter ghostwriting. You don't say that. You do the work first. Okay? You go build that business first, then you can teach. Again, the fifth step is you reach out to people and say, hey, I am an appointment setter. That's your skill. I can do appointment setting. You do that appointment setting. Hey, I am a closer. I'll work for you and I'll close for you. Hey, I am a copywriter. I'll write your copy. Hey, I'm a Twitter ghostwriter. I'll do that for you. Hey, I'm a Facebook ads guy. I'll do that for you. You do your outreach. You invite people to a sales call. You open a sales call. You close them. And the next step is, because you've gotten all of these clients, your entire time is going to be kind of building like this little agency. It's not a fucking social media marketing agency. Again, the term is called agency, right? It's not an SMMA agency. Mangazi. Shh. And then you start growing this. What that means is you start signing new clients to the point where you can't even take on any more clients. Let's say you are a copywriter. You've taken one client and he gives you 6-7 hours of work a week. That means you can take on like 4 to 5 more of those clients. You take on one more client. And throughout this entire process, you are still creating content on social media. You're still publishing content on social media. And again, you're documenting your journey. So you're saying, hey, I just signed a client for 2K per month in my copywriting business. Here's how I did it. You're not selling anything on social media. You're just showcasing your work. You're not doing any sales on social media. You're doing your sales through reaching out to people, and you're documenting everything on social media so you can sell later on social media. I'll teach you that too. And after that, you get full with your done for you clients. You got like 6 clients that are each paying you 1.5K. And at this point, you should alone make from 5 to 10K per month easy. Let's say you're a copywriter. You got like 6 of these clients. One of them pays you 3K, one of them 500, one of them 300, not 300 obviously, like one of them pays you 2K, 1.5K. In total, it's like 6 clients, 10K, let's say, okay? And after that, after you've gotten those clients, after you make 10K, after you're full, what you do is you hire someone from your content, from the people who follow you. Hey, I'm looking for a copywriter who's been following my content for a while, and I'm gonna give him work, I'm gonna pay you, I'm gonna hire you, right? You make this post, and then you get this young fella. And when you get this young fella, you teach him your copywriting secrets, if that's what you do. And then after you teach him your secrets, what you do is you give the work that you get from the clients to him so that you slowly become the middleman. That means you're slowly building an agency. And after a while, you're gonna throw like 40 hours a week to his thing, right? Maybe his part-time is a student, you give him like 20 hours a week. And then you get like another guy 20 hours a week. And then you get like another guy who's doing 20 hours a week. And then what you do is you slowly cut off your profit margin, but you make more money. So instead of making 10K per month and getting all the money yourself, you make 20K per month, but you give 5K for other people, to the people who do the work. You give them 25%, let's say, something like that. And then you make 15K, and you're not doing any work now, right? So what you do is you get more work because you get extremely good at getting clients through outreach and sales. And then you get those clients, and then you basically give those clients to your guys, to your agency. You become the middleman, you scale this up. And you know what's gonna happen? You can scale this up to like 50K, 60K per month. And after one point, you'll be like, fuck, I really don't wanna do this. I don't want to do any more done for you clients because profit margins are low. Your guys are like sometimes getting sick. Sometimes they want to take a vacation. Like shit happens, and like you're making $45,000 a month, but you have left 12,000 to 15,000. You're like, fuck this, like this is no profit. Like you will scale, right? And then you will see some bottlenecks. And after you have made already a good amount of money, after you've gotten not maybe fully rich, but after you've made some good money with your business, not selling to social media, then what you do is, then you can kind of slowly stop that business. And in the meantime, you have been already creating all of this content. In the meantime, you've been already sharing that, oh, I make like 40K per month with my copywriting. You're not selling anything. You're just creating the content, building up the goodwill, building the audience. And then after you are at this point where you don't want to do the done for you anymore, where you don't want to work with client work anymore, then you start a do-it-yourself business, which means you can teach people how to do that skill because you have proof of concept that what you know actually works, and teach it to other people to make money online. If you are already making 10 grand a month, 5 grand doesn't count, for example, like 5 grand is nothing. You can make that in 2 days. And if you're making 10, 15, 20, $30,000 a month, then you can make content and say, hey guys, if you're a aspiring copywriter and you want to scale up to this much money, then you can have a mentorship program. And this mentorship program, if you guys want me to, I can dive deep into this so much. You can have a course, plus you can have a community, plus you can have coaching with you one-on-one. And you can price this at even 5,000. You can price it at 2,000, 3,000. You can also do like a 199 per month school community. You can go all the ways. I don't like school. The reason why I don't like school is because I think you should be charging high ticket instead of charging like 97 per month and stuff, which is, I think, like extremely cheap. Again, if you want to learn, go buy people's school communities. You get access to all their courses. You get access to Q&A calls. But if you want to make money yourself, don't start a school community. School communities are not the way to make money, right? Especially if you want to actually monetize something big. And after that, you slowly drop your done-for-you clients and start getting so much more mentorship clients, which means you don't actually do the work anymore. You just teach them how to do the work, and they make money online themselves, and you become the online coach. Then, when you're running the agency type of thing, when you're actually like doing the done for you for people, when you're the closer, for example, right? If you're doing sales, you're the closer, then you'll be working so hard. You'll work like 12-hour days. But then when you drop that business and you start teaching people, you can work 4 hours a day. You can just take some sales calls, enroll people in. You can have some Q&A calls a couple of times a week. Then you can have a couple of make a couple of videos on social media. It's chill. But you can't do that now. Like you can't do that now because you don't have the skill. You haven't built the social media. You haven't already had done for you clients. You have done none of those. That's why you can't do it. For example, right now, what I do is I coach online coaches on how to get more clients. I help them with their content. I give them content systems. I give them appointment setting systems. I give them sales systems. And the average person who starts working with us is like, let's say doing like 2K a month. We get them 10K a month. But the problem is this is not my first business. Number one, I've tried everything like a pussy. I've done like little agency. I've done little dropshipping. Actually, I haven't done like a lot of dropshipping. I did like very tiny little dropshipping, made no money with it because I just didn't like it at all. And then I've also done video editing for people and stuff. And then I started a coaching business where I was helping people with productivity. I was a productivity coach because I was amazing at productivity. I was just teaching people productivity. Again, I wasn't coaching online coaches. I was just teaching people productivity. And then I made 10K a month with that business. And after I made 10K a month with that, I started helping people getting into online business. Then I did 10K a month with that. And then after that, I earned my stripe to be a guy who teaches online coaches how to scale. I didn't become an online coach who helps online coaches before I took like 100, 200, 300 sales calls. I didn't do that before I invested into 5 mentorships. Okay, so what you should be doing it now is you should be, again, I'm going to go a summary of this video, learn a skill, a really, really high level, high income skill that people don't know how to do. Like rich people should come to you and say, hey bro, I've seen from your social media you can do this. Can you do it for us? Like rich people should come to you. Okay, and this skill is not SMMA. This skill is not e-commerce. Those are not skills. Those are business models where you have 4 skills like added together. SMMA means you know how to do your skill plus outreach plus sales plus delivery. I'm just telling you to learn a skill. Copywriting, content creation, ads, sales, stuff like this. And then you start learning that skill and documenting your journey on social media. And then you, after a while, after hopefully you get a job at this, after a while, you start showing people your best secrets, like the best ways to do this. And after that, you start actually getting to learn the outreach and the sales so that you can get done for you clients. You don't sell to an audience in the beginning. Because if you sell to an audience, you can, but they won't get results because you don't know how to get results. That's the funny thing. I can see all of these guys who are like, I'm gonna teach people. You haven't done it yourself. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. I didn't start helping online coaches before I made 3 online coaching programs myself that crossed 10K a month. You do it a couple of times yourself, then you start teaching it to other people, okay? And after that, you start getting done for you clients to the point where you can't take on any more done for you clients. And at that point, you should be making minimum 10K a month, right? And then if you want, you can start directly teaching then. But instead of teaching then, what I would suggest is you're already fucking making money, so why not get like a guy who's gonna do it for cheaper and then outsource it to them so you become the middleman and scale it up as far as you can, all right? So, and literally I did this with video editing. I wasn't making any money, but this was like before my YouTube channel or like in the beginning of my YouTube channel. The only skill I had was like video editing. And then I had like 3 clients who were doing like video editing. I was doing video editing for. I wasn't getting shit. I wasn't getting them edited by like a couple of other guys. And then I was giving them like 20%. I was taking 80%. They were happy. I was happy. The clients were happy. And by the way, like I did this because I had to. I wasn't like thinking about that's gonna be my future business. Literally I needed the money, bro. And then after you're full with your done for you clients, you outsource to someone who's gonna do it for cheaper but still high quality. So you build a team. And then right after that, what you do is you get into your own social media, creating your own do-it-yourself thing. What does Iman Gadzhi do nowadays? Iman Gadzhi doesn't do shit except selling people things. Selling people online courses, selling people mentorships. He doesn't do anything else after that. He does some like big day, drinks. A couple of more examples. Everyone on social media, bro, like except like Hormozy and like Cole Gordon, like big guys like that, they're just selling. Understandable. It's easy, bro. It's fucking easy to make money like that. But the problem is you can't do it now because you don't have the skill and you don't have the like capability to do so. You build it first, then you get into the game. Okay, what does Luke Belmar do? Again, selling to the audience. I'm also doing the same thing. The problem is when you're a full beginner, you can't do that. You have to do like what I've done is 5 years of fucking YouTube, building 3 businesses, 4 failed and like 2-3 successful businesses with 10K a month, then you can do it, all right? So that's what you need to do if you want to get rich in 2025. What I will say in the last thing of this video is, I hope those people honestly don't watch my videos, or if they do, they realize the situation so fast, they want to get out of it. If you are someone who has no value to add to the society, you won't be making money because there's nothing that you can do. What you need to do is first learn actually a high income skill that you can monetize later down the line, and then you actually have like a leverage that you can pull. If I had to go back to the beginning of my journey, what I would do is I would not create a YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel at the age of 16 and I wish I didn't. And I will be the first YouTuber to say this. I wish I did not create my YouTube channel because that's not how you maximize money. I wish I got a fucking sales job at the age of 16. I would be a world-class sales guy at the age of 20. I would be making, and then I can start creating content when I'm like 20, when I've been in sales for 4 years, and I can tell people I'm making 30, 40 grand a month. Then I can create my thing. I was making content as someone who was a student, so I attracted students to my account. People are fucking expecting me to make study with me videos. What the hell? So, go become insanely valuable. It becomes so difficult not to make money. That's the basic of my YouTube channel. My name is Ahmed Khan. I hope you got value from this. And if you watch a couple of my other videos, you will see that every video I drop is like a fucking banger, bro. They don't get a lot of views. I don't give a fuck. If this video changed one person's life, if you watch this video and you're like, fucking hell, man, that's true, I'm gonna take action on this. Much love, brother, right? I made this video for you. Now, call to action, what do I say? you can follow me on Instagram. I put like daily reels there. I put like some daily check-ins. If you want to like get like a better personal views on what's behind the screen, you can follow me on Instagram. Link in the description. You don't even have to, bro. Go build your business. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.